My name is Annette Sterling. I'm a room attendant at the Affinia Manhattan Hotel. I've been working here for 23 years. I get along with people. People are so nice. It makes you feel alive.
So I decided to nominate Annette for this award because she is a wonderful human being. She's a great person, and that translates really well into her job performance. She is probably one of the most sincere and genuine people I have ever met. You know, and her work ethic really transcends all bounds of everything that I can think of that makes a person special. For example, she's very active in her community. You know, during the Haitian crisis here, you know, she was really the spearhead for collecting, you know, money to be sent there. In addition to that, you know, she's taken a very active role in, you know, food drives that we've had here, Toys for Tots. I mean, it is just an ongoing representation of what it means to be a good human being. And of course, in the hospitality industry, that really translates well into her guest service. She does an outstanding job with our guests. She is never in a bad mood. She is never, don't think I've ever seen her in a negative mood any way, shape, or form. And lastly, but I don't want to say leastly, but quality of her work is outstanding. 98% of every traveler, the most important thing for that traveler is their room cleanliness, and really that's what it comes down to. Housekeeping department is probably, I may be a little biased, but it is probably one of the most important departments in the hotel.
There was a guest that was here for a couple of weeks. They were here for a long time, which is, you know, kind of a nice thing, you know, visiting New York City. But, you know, living in a hotel, you're eating out in restaurants, or you're bringing something into your room, or you're having room service, and she took it upon herself once to just offer them to make a home-cooked meal for them, which they really appreciated, and that's not something you see typically in a hotel, you know, a staff member to do that, and that was just natural for her. So they really appreciated that. We got some really nice letters from them about Annette and, you know, what she did for them, and the meal was great. I mean, they really loved it, and, you know, they're going to be guests of ours for life.
She said, "Oh, Miss Sterling, that was a nice dish. I really enjoy your cooking." I said it was a pleasure, and I really appreciate you enjoying my cooking.
We did have an employee or a couple employees that have been ill in the past, and she took it upon herself where we would have a potluck, you know, meal here in the hotel, you know, to assist, but also she would, you know, make food for them outside the hotel and take it to their home while they were ill, which, you know, kind of helped the family and just made their lives a lot easier. And it's just not something natural that Annette just does.
Yeah, one morning I came on the floor and I was working in frantic knock, knock, knock on the door. So I was wondering, who could that be? There was this man. He said, "I forgot my hearing ears. I don't know where I lost it in the room." I look under the bed, all over the bed, in the chair. There was nothing in the sofa or anything. So I almost give up. So when I finished, when I was vacuum, I pull out the chair. There was the hearing aid in the chair around the table, dining table. I was so glad. It was like a joy for that man. You know, say, I have to find this thing for him, you know, because he needs it. Right now I'm so flabbergasted about this thing, but getting this honor is like a dream come true for me. And I really appreciate it. And I'm glad they did choose me.